Hello and happy Sunday. It is currently Sunday, October 20th, and I am driving from my home through Mendham Township into Peapack and Gladstone, and my eventual destination is a Wawa location in Bridgewater, New Jersey. And that's because that is the closest Tesla Supercharger site that has the Magic Dock to my house. And I'm heading down there today because it started a couple of days ago, but a bunch of my followers have been emailing me, messaging me, private messaging on Facebook and so forth. And never private message me on Facebook. If you try to reach out to me, you won't get me because I almost never read those messages. And I have like 1,000 unread messages on Facebook. So that's not the right way to try to reach out to me. It's really best to leave a comment on Twitter or one of my videos to get my attention. But in any event, I'm heading down there because I have a lot of my followers message me about the fact that they're saying the Magic Dock locations, Tesla Supercharger sites, aren't working. And this was from people that have Fords, Rivians, and General Motors vehicles, all three of the companies that have access. They're saying when they show up, they can't even unlatch the Magic Dock, that it won't work. So I figured it's worth a drive down to my closest Tesla Supercharger with Magic Dock to see if I experience the same thing. So let's get into it. All right, so I am en route to the Bridgewater Tesla Supercharger station with Magic Dock, and I tell you, it's a shame that I have to even try to do this, but it is necessary with Tesla because they don't have any type of public relations or media department. If this was any other OEM that sells electric vehicles in North America, I have their contact. I can send them an email, say, hey, I know it's the weekend, but could you please tell me what's going on here? And I'm certain I would get an answer within 24 hours. Most of the companies even respond over the weekend, but Tesla just doesn't work that way. They don't have any means of reaching out to anybody. Now, I had 4 or 5 solid connections in Tesla's charging department that I'd be able to reach out to normally and say, hey, look, even if this is off the record, could you tell me what's going on here? But there were all but one was laid off when Elon purged the whole charging department back a few months ago. And I still have his contact information, but I noticed since the purge, it's hard to get even information from him. I think he's afraid of being chopped, and I don't blame him. So I stopped asking any questions that could be considered, something that he might be concerned with answering. So I don't even want to reach out to him. What I will do is I'll tweet Elon today, and I've sent tweets his way before, but he's never responded to me. So I don't expect him to this time either. But it's a shame that such a big company, an important company in the U.S. automotive world, doesn't have any means for people to reach out to them, and that hurts its users. It hurts its customers, it hurts the general public. There's a lot of people that are genuinely concerned about this and saying, Tom, are they closing the Magic Docks? Is there a temporary outage? And this is many Magic Dock locations. It's not like 1 or 2 isolated stations. They're shut down across the country. Not all of them, because evidently some of them still work. So I don't know exactly what I'm learning here by going to my local one to see if it works or not. I'm just curious now because so many people have been sending me emails starting on Thursday or Friday. I think Friday. Today's Sunday, and for the last couple of days I've received a whole bunch of messages. But I've also brought my NACS to CCS1 adapter, because if the station won't unlock the Magic Dock, I'm going to plug this in and see if I can charge a non-Tesla vehicle there using the adapter with the Tesla connector. I should be able to, but I don't know. Has Tesla rethought its Magic Dock policy? Are they going to shut these down now that the automakers can get access using an adapter? These are questions that would be wonderful that if we could ask Tesla and have them answer. But you know, I'm going to do my best to try to figure out what's going on here. As I said, I will tweet Elon in a little bit, and I'll also maybe send my one contact an email saying, hey, you know, do you have any information on this? But you know, I don't want to jeopardize anyone's job, and for all I know, that their emails there might be monitored, and you know, me just sending an email could get somebody in trouble, which I would never want to do. So that's why I'm hesitant to even reach out to them. I know, you know, Tesla runs a tight ship over there, and you know, I wouldn't want to get somebody fired just because I sent them an email. But we'll check out and see if the Magic Dock works here in Bridgewater, New Jersey, and we'll go on from there. So I'll check back in when I'm at the Magic Dock location, and we'll see if it works. State of Charge is powered by Qmerit. After I've helped you decide which electric vehicle charging equipment you're going to buy, follow the link in the description of my videos and let the EV charging installation professionals at Qmerit install it. All right, well, I'm getting off the highway now, and the Wawa, it's really close to the highway. It's like a quarter mile off the highway, so we'll be pulling in soon. There's one thing I wanted to mention that I actually forgot to mention earlier. And what makes this a little bit more interesting is just a couple days ago, Ford announced that they are, and they won't call it a recall, but it really is a recall. They're recalling some of the NACS to CCS1 adapters that they sent to their customers. So a lot of people are saying that they think there's some type of correlation, or there could be a correlation. Well, a lot of people in their emails saying, Tom, do you think that this has something to do with, and I get a message, but it's not important. Do you think this has anything to do with the fact that Ford's recalling these adapters? Because the Magic Dock adapters look a lot like this, like the CCS1 adapters. The form factor is almost exactly the same. So they're saying, you know, you think that the fact that Ford is saying there's a problem with the adapters, and that's why Tesla won't let us use them on the Magic Docks, because maybe there is a problem. I don't think that's the case, because Ford actually, I gotta turn in here, Ford made it clear that it's a small batch of the adapters that they sent out. That's why all customers didn't get the email saying that they needed to send their adapter back and get one replaced. I didn't get one. If Ford sent me the adapter, so I got one from Ford, but they're not replacing mine. So, and let me see where we are here. I wanted to pull in on the last station on the right, so I'm not blocking someone, but great, F-150 Lightning pulled in there, which that's good. That's the right spot for him to pull in. But now that leaves me potentially blocking, and I hate doing that. All right, let me park here for a second and then figure out where I'm going to pull in. Okay, let me see here for a second. There's a Model X pulling into the last spot. So, unfortunately, I'm going to be waiting here for a little bit for sure. Anyway, so I don't think that there's a direct correlation between Ford recalling some of the adapters and replacing them and the fact that Tesla has decided to shut off some of the superchargers. I really don't think that's the case. I believe that there's just two separate issues, and that Tesla, for whatever reason, is deciding to close some of these Magic Dock locations. We'll see. I'm going to be here waiting for a little bit, so I'll check back in once I'm in a spot. I'm hoping not to take up 2 spots, but this is a busy supercharger station. I'm only going to be here for a few minutes, so if I am taking up 2 spots, it won't be for long, because I really just want to see if it works. I'm not going to really stay for a long time. So I'll check back in when I am in a stall, and we'll see if this thing works here or not. All right, so as I mentioned, a Ford F-150 Lightning pulled into the last stall to the right, the one that I wanted to pull into so I wouldn't block 2 superchargers, and he actually had the same idea. So good on Will, his name is, who owns this F-150 Lightning here. So I got out and I said, well, since he's here, I don't need to do the test myself. So I walked over, and he was able, with his app, to unlock the Magic Dock and start charging his F-150 Lightning. So at least this one location here in New Jersey, I know for sure the Magic Dock still works. So that makes this question even more puzzling, is what's going on with the Tesla at Magic Dock locations? Why is Tesla closing some of them and leaving some open? Again, it'd be awesome if I could ask Tesla PR what's going on here, and I'm going to tweet Elon now. I wanted to wait till I came here first to see if it was working or not, and I'm going to send out a tweet, and maybe Elon will respond. Probably won't, but if he does, I'll include that in the video. This is puzzling why it seems Tesla's closing access to the Magic Dock locations to non-Tesla vehicles, you're kind of around the country, but not all of them. And I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that some of the new NACS to CCS1 adapters are being replaced by Ford because they found a problem with them. Well, that's all I have here for today. I wanted to see for myself if my local Magic Dock location still will charge non-Tesla vehicles, and it does. So the mystery continues, and I'll give you guys an update as soon as I hear anything or find out more news. So, well, that's it. And if this is your first time here at State of Charge, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming electric vehicle news and reviews. And as always, thanks for watching.